Hello, my name is Michelle and I'm with Stamp & Storage, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about organization. A lot of crafters think that organization is just about having everything organized as you craft and I get inspired by the creative chaos. So we wanted to touch a little bit about why organization is still important if you do get inspired in the creative chaos. So as you craft and you get all your supplies all over, your room can get kind of chaotic and messy, but again, inspire your creativity. But what makes organization so awesome and having the right organization is you can spend as much time as you want crafting, and that cleanup at the end can take less than 10 minutes. And part of that is because when you have the right storage solutions, you can put your supplies back quickly. You know exactly where everything goes. You don't have any of those miscellaneous drawers. So you're spending 5 minutes on where should I put this or where did it go? So that's a big part of why organization is so important. And we're actually going to show you guys this live. So Erin, who's behind the camera, and I just created a card. We're going to share it and we're like super proud of it. It's so fun. So this is a real example. We have pulled out everything in our space that we used for this card. We didn't fake this. We literally made this just now. And I'm going to show you how quickly we can clean it up. So you guys can time this. I'll kind of explain a couple of things before. One of the things I do when I craft is I do have a caddy nearby. So a lot of times the supplies that I'm using in this caddy I'm putting back as I'm crafting. So that already saved time there because that's reachable. I'm usually kind of sitting right here and things go in and out. So right there we're saving time. But what about the rest of kind of the mess that we have in the space with our markers and our stamps, and we have a couple ink pads out. So I'm going to kind of just go with it. Bear with me guys, because you're going to kind of follow me around the room as I do this. But again, just want to show that organization isn't just about being organized every step of the way. And for people who are very, very organized and have to have everything lined up all of the time, it's also helps that process where you can enjoy the creative chaos, but you don't have to spend all that time cleaning up at the end. You can do it quickly because everything has a spot. So here we go. I'm going to start with, I think my markers here, I'm guessing at what I would normally do here. So we've got just my markers. I'm going to just kind of grab those. I have storage over here, so I'm going to pop these all in here. I've got a mix of markers. I have Oahu's, I have my Copics. They're kind of all in order, so I have a pretty good idea of where they're going. And this one needs to go in here. There we go. So I've got my markers put away. I have the embellishments that we use. I'm actually keeping those in a drawer right now, so those will go in here. I flipped them upside down so I can see the colors a little bit better. So those are in a drawer with the crafty storage jars. I'm going to grab what few tools I do still have out that I didn't put away yet. Those are all going to go in my caddy here. And I'm not working at a crazy fast pace, y'all. This is about what I would do if I was cleaning up my space. We're going to have those there. My Gemini, I'm going to kind of put it back into place here. And then I have all my plates that I'm going to put back in the drawer that I have. So I use a 6x6 drawer cabinet, a little bit more unique than most probably. So I have my plates in here. I have my stencils and my embossing folders in here. So they're right under where I would call my die cutting station. I've got some scraps. I'm going to actually pull some of these in that are color coded with that. Actually, you know what? That's going to go in my 6x6 paper scraps. So I'm going to pull that. I'm going to bring this over here to where my cutting station is, and I have all of my other scraps, and save anything that I think I can use. So these seem small, but I might actually be able to use them for a project. So I'm going to pull all of those out and put them away. I saved my 6x6 scraps in the 6x6 paper sleeves. These I might toss. Some of you, that might be so painful, but I'm gonna toss these tiny little ones in here. So I do have my pop-up waste basket. I think I'm also gonna let this one go. Oops. Okay, I can't get that. There we go. I've got some white scraps still and some pink, so I'll come back for those. I'm going to put this back in my 6x6 storage, which is in my drawer cabinet here. So I've got that with my 6x6 paper. I know I have this colored out, so I'm going to grab that. I actually grabbed a piece of paper. So we'll pull those scraps. I don't have any more of the green, so we'll put this stuff away. Again, I store all of my scraps in paper sleeves, and I store it with the color so I can quickly find it when I need it. And I also have some white paper scraps, so we're gonna throw that in there and save that in case we need those. So we've got all the paper cleaned up. All right, next I'm going to move on. I'm gonna get the chair out of the way here just so we don't run into it. Just some of my tools. So I have my Misty, I have my scoreboard, and I have my stamp cleaner here. I keep those all stored together in a drawer down here.
Yeah.
And I also have my paper towel in there. So, and Chewy does not like them, so he's gonna attack them. So we have that. I have one ink pad out, so I'm gonna replace that. And my ink pad holder. We're getting there, guys. Now I have basically my stamp sets that I used for the project. So everything is stored on our magnet cards. This is the 9.5x7 magnet cards. I have my stamps on one side, the dies on the other. And then I have some 6x7 as well. So I know these are over here. And then I have a couple of Stampin' Up! Sets that we used for that stamp set as well. So those are over here. Put that there. And I have my blue Misty, I don't know what this is called, but it's awesome and I love it. So I'm just going to put this away. I don't keep it out when I'm not using it. See if I can get that cover back on. There we go. And that goes in my adhesive drawer. Chewy, stop it. All right, so before I put my stamps away, I'm gonna throw away my trash. This is gonna seem kind of funny to everybody, but I use a bin as my trash. And then I just empty that out. So I'm gonna throw that away in there.
Sure.
I'm gonna fold down my trash can. And that does go on top of here with this stuff. So we have that. I didn't quite get one piece of paper in there, so let me throw that in there. All right, now I just have these stamp sets, so I'm gonna go over here and fly behind Derek. So I actually moved all of my stamp storage into my closet. Originally I had it out. I tend to change my room a lot so I can try different things for people on how they organize. So now I have things kind of in drawers. I have creative crates on top. I have acrylic crates. They fit perfect in my drawers. So if you guys haven't tried this, try it if you want your stamps and dies in a drawer. So the acrylic crates are in there. It keeps them separated this way. I have 9.5/7 going this way. This one actually goes up here, and these are both Gina K, so they're going to go right here. So that's kind of the system. Closets aren't always the cleanest, but it's as organized as it's going to get. Turn that light back on. Go back to it. And guys, that's pretty much it. So my space is completely organized. Again, that was a full card that we did. Sometimes you do get a little bit more stuff out if you're doing multiple projects, but that cleanup time was pretty quick. So again, part of organization isn't just about being organized as you craft, but being able to spend more time crafting, less time cleaning, so you can enjoy and unleash your creativity more.